Hello and welcome to Wktf Radio, the only podcast that points at you and goes like this. Ooh, ooh. I'm wiggling my fingers but you can't see. I am your host, as per fucking usual, Lieutenant Colonel Wktf Consilia, joined as always, per fucking usual, by Matthew Stewart.
The ghost.
The ghost of cuntness.
The ghost of happy times.
How you doing, sir?
Pretty bad. Pretty terrible. Pretty horrible. Terrible week. And to top it all off, I've got an ulcer on my lip, and it's really annoying.
Oh. Good.
Not a STI, don't worry.
You sure?
No.
Well, hello, Paul. I'll get a panel done just in case.
Okay, thanks.
Speak up. Recording in brand new stereo on the same old shitty mic, so you know.
It's good coffee you made.
Thank you.
2 sugars, 2 coffees.
Well, you made it like.
Well, you poured. You stirred. You did everything.
I poured the water.
Poured the water.
I was only following orders.
We
Nuremberg
got no
defense.
water. We got milk. We got coffee. We got sugar.
Ooh. Yeah. But Regent House SU give, water to all the poor African villages.
Mm-hmm.
Pity that water doesn't cure Ebola. You know.
They're close to getting a vaccination for Ebola.
Really? You haven't heard any fucking news about it in weeks.
Apparently, I mean, it was on the news a couple of weeks ago, and they were like, "Oh, that's really impressive," because the disease only reared its ugly AIDS-ridden head, about 2 years ago, wasn't it? So
No, it was before that.
well, in international headlines.
Yeah, but like, you don't hear it. It was a couple of months ago. It was like, Ebola is in fucking Dromore. Somebody in Dromore has Ebola, but then
that's right.
now, like, I don't think there's any cases outside Africa, so they're like, how many people are dying from Ebola? About 10,000. But they're brown, doesn't matter a fuck. Let's have Kim Kardashian on the news instead.
I know, oh fuck. I know.
Which is ironic, because she's also brown.
Swine flu never made it big. It's like a failed singer.
If swine flu was a singer, who would it be?
Jedward.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Or one of them X Factor ones. Famous for a day. Way to go.
Holy moles!
Appearing occasionally in reality TV shows.
In Box Nightclub. Fucking ready to finger the clam off some 15-year-old. What about if Rod Stewart was a disease, what would he be? The relentless march of time, do you think? Or have you seen him recently?
No, is he?
He looks like
terrible.
He looks like what I imagine a turkey's ball bag looks like.
Ooh.
He looks like somebody put Alf in a fucking time machine.
Well,
just
made him
like
older.
Hang on, I'm gonna Google Alf.
Less hairy.
Alf, motherfucking Kenny's dad, getting lip surgery without fucking anesthesia.
That's under the disambiguation page.
Yeah.
Obviously, you type in Alf, you get Alf.
Alf. Oh my god, Alf. Why is he standing with this like family?
They don't know he's there. He's about to kill them.
What is Alf? I've never actually seen it.
He's from Alien
Is
Planet.
he an alien? Like.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hang on. What the fuck? What the fuck? The episodes are fucking weird names. Like, hang on. Mr. Sandman, Hungry Like the Wolf, Consider Me Gone.
They're all serial killer related.
Give me that old time religion.
In case you haven't seen it, every episode, right, was started off with him meeting a new family, and by the end he killed them all.
Live and let die. What the fuck?
See,
Is this a kids show?
Oh well, no, it was slightly darker. Like it was, you didn't actually show you the family getting killed. It was implied because at the end of every episode, they all waved, went into the house. You saw Alf waving and smiling like a deranged man, and then he went in. You heard clattering, and you saw a wee bit of red on the window. But kids see it was a kids show, but the adults knew.
Just looks like he looks like a fucking a terrifying fucking nightmare creature.
Yep.
Like a cross between Bear from Bear in the Big Blue House.
See that second picture there?
And some sort of like fucking zombie pig man.
Middle top left.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, dude.
Holy shit.
Dude, Alf is fucking grotesque. Why's he got in these later photos? He's got like that like child haircut, like the side shade fucking thing going on. Looks like Donald Trump in one of these. Holy fuck!
He went the circ.
Oh my god, Alf! Get Alf away. I don't want to look at Alf anymore.
Speaking of circ.
Oh yeah, back to tech soon. I'm so excited for all the lovely people.
I'll be joining you after Thursday.
Yeah.
Horrible results.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. A-level results, in case you were under a rock, they came out.
The king get a Bellicon?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Unrelated.
Hmm.
Unrelated to the A level results.
Yep, 2 B's and then a fucking E. It's close but no cigar, in the words of Stephen McCready.
Close, but no lung cancer.
Mm.
Actually, cigars don't give you lung cancer; they give you mouth cancer.
That's right. That's right.
You know.
Better through.
What would you rather have, mouth or lung cancer? Depends.
Yeah.
You know. Do you need your mouth? No. The Spanish word for mouth is boca, isn't it?
Yeah. Baca or Boca, one of them.
Boko Haram. Are they still a thing?
Operating very viciously.
That's the shittest Disneyland attraction ever. Boko Haram.
Yeah, because you don't come back out alive.
Yeah,
well, either a Muslim or dead, whatever.
Fucking! I knew they shouldn't have opened Disneyland in that fucking Kenyan shopping centre. Like, oh damn, it's nearly as bad as Six Flags Chechnya. Oh motherfucker! It's warm as shit today again for about the 95th day in a row.
Oh, it's too warm.
Which is weird. I'm burnt like
Burnt.
I'm burnt like fucking somebody left the oven on in Freddy Krueger's house. And then set me on fire and sexually abused me in a skip.
Yep.
That didn't actually happen.
No,
It did. Please call the police. Thanks for starting up the streamer just as we go to record, Paul.
It looks like it could go up your arse, like, for.
The streamer?
It's a nice design on it. Very
That's what I
smooth.
use it for.
Well, I would imagine that just gives it the colour.
Yeah, my ring piece is as smooth as the fucking barrel of a Walther. It's got, you know that bit in James Bond where you can see down the barrel of a gun and he turns around? It's my arsehole.
That's why the wee lumps in it.
It's got rifling. Oh man, imagine if your arse had rifling, you could just shit with like deadly accuracy.
Oh.
Yeah. It would be an Olympic sport. It would be like...
If I was to pick a ridiculous power, it would be the ability to like make funny sounding farts and shits. And like when you have diarrhea.
What?
And that just continues like like a machine gun.
All the way down the U-bend. If I could choose a ridiculous power, it would be... Oh. I think it would be the power to summon wheelie bins at will. Old Kyle Black power.
You always need them, don't you?
I think there's a pube on this table, but yeah, wheelie bins. They're what can you not do with a wheelie bin? You can, if you're a boxer, you can put ice in it and sit in it.
Yep. Take stuff out, put stuff in.
You can use it as a wheelie bin, obviously. You could,
That's
conceivably anything.
47 of its.
Anything as big as or smaller than the dimensions of 1 foot by 1 foot by 5 foot. So you can fit in a wheelie bin.
That's not 5 foot at all.
A wheelie bin?
Yeah.
The big ones are, I think. You got one of them wee miniature ones.
I think mine are like 4.
Oh, the big fuckers. In fact, they're probably more than the foot across.
Yeah, maybe a foot. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a bin man. Not yet, anyway. Not yet.
Next year.
Got another year of tech. Although, see, being a bin man wouldn't be that bad.
Moving out soon from the old parents' home.
Yes.
Into the abode of the White Knights.
Correct. If, money isn't an issue.
Any more job applications?
Got a couple pending, but apparently they're not hiring porn star / guitarists, especially since I can't play the guitar and have a tiny penis. So
they were hiring a couple of months ago. Then it must just be.
I know.
You have to wait a while.
Fucking Crazy Dave got in. Crazy Dave, the yoga instructor. Well, he's not a yoga instructor anymore.
No.
Guitarist and
Porn star.
And porn star. Actually, the same company. It's the Brazzers live band. The Ron Jeremy plays the drums.
Do you know
his big erect dick.
Do you know that really hot woman who does Channel 4 sex documentaries? Anna something.
She's quite old.
In her late 30s, early 40s. She did like
Anna Karenina.
She did like oh fuck, she's so fit. Type in Anna Channel 4.
Why'd you bring her up?
Because she's doing a new show called Revenge Porn, right? And it's a documentary about revenge porn, and in it she takes naked pictures of herself and sends them online and follows where they go.
You won't see them.
Well, they're online now, boy.
Are they?
Oh, aye. Well, I assume the documentary's made and all. I mean, it's not gonna be a live thing.
It's not Anna. No, it's not.
Type in Anna Revenge Porn.
It's not. Is it Anna Chlumsky? Who the fuck is that?
Chomsky.
That might be the worst name ever. Oh, she's pretty hot though.
Yeah, well, they always are.
She's married to Sean So, whoever that is.
Oh yes, Sean So.
Hang on.
So, as in so, pig,
Seeds
female
of
pig.
Discord.
Ah.
I'm gonna do this in incognito mode.
Yep, probably yes. Because then your parents will think you have an ex-girlfriend called Anna.
No, they know I don't. they know I don't. This is just gonna bring up porn, man. Is it Anna Richardson? Let's go on themirror.com. I'm gonna edit this bit out where we sit and watch a video.
That's definitely not her.
Is she like married to Sue Perkins? Or?
No, I'm thinking that maybe she's a lesbian, but I don't think she is.
Yeah, she is.
Oh no, gross.
Yeah, Sue Perkins is pretty hot. Like I would.
Really? No.
Yeah.
I just like her as a friend.
Yeah, but I'd like her as a friend as well. But then
She would definitely just like me as a friend.
type of the type of friend you take up to like a caravan in Ballyhalbert and just ride the whole out of for.
That's how well Albert is. Do you know what? The in-betweeners just turned me on to caravans so much. I really want to try it. I really want to go to a caravan park and see if the gypsies just are waiting there naked, going like, "Let's go."
Well,
Let's go.
yes, because when you're a gypsy, you don't actually get given clothes till your 17th birthday. 12 years after you get married. So.
The same when the gypsies come into work and the people you can't understand them.
I know.
They're speaking like French or something.
No, they got their own language.
Chippo.
Jippo. Have you ever seen that video where there's two Jippos just... That's probably really politically incorrect, but fuck them.
Mm-hmm. For they are not Egyptian. They are indeed
Jippos.
mainly Romanian or Irish traveller.
E-Jippos. E-Jippos? Is that online?
No, well they are.
gypsies?
They're Egyptians. They're from northern Africa, where Egypt is now. That's where the name originated. Egyptians.
Oh.
It's like Egyptians, but without the A. Egyptians.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, two Jippos just like racing up the carriageway in horse-drawn carriages. You seen that?
Right, yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, oh man, I like using it as an insult. It's just like, you know, if you see
What, you horse drawing Jippo?
no, it's just like if somebody's dressed like a Jippo, you know, they're wearing brown loafers and blue tracksuit bottoms. You go, you fucking Jippo cunt. Go back to Dale Farm.
Tracksuit bottoms and good shoes. Not really a good combination.
I don't know. I haven't owned a pair of tracksuit bottoms in at least 10 years. And I don't miss them.
I only have the one for running and stuff. And, breaking into places. It's...
Yeah, you don't see people breaking into places in like a dinner suit, do you?
Oh well, that movie, Point Break. I'd love to do that. Put on except instead of president masks, we get prime minister masks.
The movie fantasy I would most like to live out is Donnie Darko.
Oh no.
Where I'd like to be the Rabbit Man.
Who played him?
Christopher Lee.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I can't remember. Sue Perkins.
Yeah, no. Remember that movie, Point Break?
Yeah.
Except if four of us were to do it, we would don the masks of former either Northern Ireland politicians or prime ministers.
Ian Paisley, Jerry Adams.
Would either be John Major, Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, and Maggie Thatcher.
Oh, who would get Gordon Brown?
Or
I imagine that is just like ham in a sandwich bag.
Oh.
Go for your face.
Or we could be John O'Dowd.
Oh no, with his new hair.
Nigel Dodds. Yes, with new hair.
Somebody has to be Paisley.
Carol Nacoulin and Paisley, of course, because Paisley masks are easy to acquire.
None of us have the teeth to be Carol Nicole.
You get them with it.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, you get a hammer, you make your own teeth.
Ah.
You know.
Hammer Smash Face. Good song by Cannibal Corpse. Played at Bloodstock.
Oh, Bloodstock?
Yeah.
You were there.
Just before we get on to that, Kane, as you can hear by his non-absence, or no, my mistake, his absence, the absence of him.
Yep.
He's not here this week. He's actually in hospital due to the disastrous Wktf Bring Your Child to Work Day, which we'll get on to a bit later. So instead of him, as a guest this week, we have a feeling of crushing existential dread and cosmic terror. So welcome to you. Yeah, there's no need for funny sound effects.
No, I sound like a cat now.
I wouldn't have thought so. I'd say if it sounds like anything, it would sound like kind of...
Nothing. That's the key.
No, do you know the sound a microwave makes when it's ready? Like that, except like played through shitty phone speakers from the bottom of a bathtub. in,
In a big hospital with loads of corridors, so that echoes like. Ooh.
but it's out in the middle of Australia, so nobody hears it.
I was just thinking how ridiculous the Austrian accent is. Not
Austrian?
not in Austrian, but when they try to speak English.
Yeah.
Arnie, right? And it was on Would I Lie to You, Greg Davies, about a former like teacher who was Austrian at a school, and he spoke like ridiculous. I wonder if Hitler ever spoke English, would he sound like Arnie? And everyone would just laugh at him. He wouldn't have won the war if he had spoken English. People would have just went.
I don't know if Hitler spoke English.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. If he ever spoke, because you know, when he did his native tongue, he was fierce and he was like, "Oh fuck, this guy's scary." But if Hitler ever spoke English, you know, just imagine the speeches like, "We want to get rid of the Jews, yeah." You know,
See
that's
if you saw Hitler now, you didn't like if he was about now and he wasn't in a position of power or anything.
Yeah.
You just saw him, you didn't know about him. You would beat the fuck out
He'd
of
be
him.
wearing. I guarantee you, if he was alive today, he'd be wearing a woolen hat all the time.
No,
Oh,
he's rocking
yep.
that wet 30s comb over.
No, he'd cover that up.
If you saw him today, you'd be like, mate, you definitely work in an office and cry at night because your wife is stronger than you.
He would definitely wear a woolen hat, a black bomber, and he'd be hanging about the States. He would do
What, selling porn DVDs?
Same mustache and all. No, he's a drug dealer, but it's a dark tone.
So
Um,
he's not Chancellor of Germany.
no,
He's a drug dealer in
not
this
if he was around today.
scenario.
I mean, there's probably thousands of Hitlers around the world. They wouldn't have the chance to become like. How the fuck did Hitler end up leading the party? You know,
Well,
you had all those generals.
are we actually going to talk about Hitler's rise to power, or are we going to keep
another
this?
day? That's for the history lesson.
Because we got all day here.
I think enough historians have weighed in their fat, overweight, brown elbow pads into that debate. So we'll just leave that.
There is nothing more pretentious than a jacket with elbow patches.
What is it? Suede? Suede pads and a wool kind of jacket, isn't it? Cotton.
Yeah.
Like one of those.
Yeah, like it's with kind of a tartan pattern, but not
Ugh.
really. Ugh, the kind of people that own a globe.
With grey slacks
Oh no,
and a beige shirt, short sleeve.
no,
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
horrible. People who own big mahogany bookshelves full of those books that don't say the name on the cover.
And they're just there. They don't actually read.
Yeah.
They're just there for.
You know those old books before books had proper covers that were just
Yeah.
like either red or green
Yeah.
with gold writing.
See, that'd be ideal for your porn, wouldn't it? Like your parents aren't going to look through all those books. You could just hide your porn, or indeed a secret passageway. Pull a
Yeah, I
book
guess
and it
just like
opens.
have 95 volumes of the Encyclopedia Britannica,
Yeah.
just full of like anal DP. That's alphabetized, of course.
Of course.
All the way from anal to zebra fucking
Zimbabwean.
Zimbabwean. What is webcam? Is probably the
Zulu.
Zulu.
Yeah, probably.
Zyklon B.
Or young,
if you're in that.
young maybe. Or maybe that's too not for Pornhub. not for the legal porn sites.
Not, that's dodgy as fuck. Child porn already. What fucking time is it? 2 o'clock. Not even. Fantastic.
So Bloodstock
Yes,
was indeed this past week.
we were on hiatus, whilst I got whiplash over and over and burned by the wretched sun.
Whiplash.
Yeah,
Sun?
from headbanging.
Alright.
It was pretty retarded. Cannibal Corpse were retarded, and in a good way. I should clarify, not in a
The down with the kids way. You know,
Yeah.
sick.
not
bad.
not the down with the kids way, not kids with downs way. We're awful
I
people.
know. Started off so well. So if you were going to rate Bloodstock out of 10, what would it be? And to give me 3 good highlights that would attract anybody.
I would
not just
say-
metal fans.
I would say 8.6.
Oh, very good.
Because I don't really like sleeping on a sleeping bag because it hurts my back, and it was a bit too,
IGN only give it 8.1.
like Skyrim with less guns.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
it was kind of, it was a bit too warm.
3 things that would appeal to the average man.
Very expensive food
That's not really appealing.
and beer and.
It's not going to appeal to anybody.
Oh, I thought you said make people not want to go.
No, you got to make people want to go. Not just the
There was a
hardcore
lot of
metal
child
fans.
labour utilised
Good one.
to build the stage, like in Qatar. No,
Cadets, by any chance?
the music was good, even if you're not into it. But there was a girl in one of the campsites with her tits out,
Oh fuck, really?
just fully out, flapping them, like jiggling them and all.
Well,
was
was she big? Was she
no,
attractive?
yeah,
What
and they were
size?
like
Were they young and perky?
big,
Oh.
Like,
See, on a really
pretty
attractive
big.
skinny girl, big tits aren't great.
No, they are though.
They're impossible as well.
No, they were pretty. Because I saw her from far away, and I was like doing that thing where I was pretending to be looking at hot dog prices, but I was like looking through my sunglasses. And then-
Sure, if she was far away, she wouldn't have known anyway.
but she noticed when I started wanking. Nah. So it's just sort of like surreptitiously walked past her. I was like, "Yep,
What
they're
colour
right."
hair? What colour hair?
I don't know.
Blonde.
I wasn't looking. The third highlight.
Right, so naked girls,
Naked
child
girls,
labour.
child labour, good music,
Of course, they'd all be up for it because all them metalheads are, you know, just to get their lives. So.
people with mohawks, you know, walking around
Yeah.
like me.
Mm-hmm.
And they had Pringles in the campsite shop, so there you go.
Good. How much
£2, cheaper than they are in fucking Asda.
for a big pack?
Yeah.
It's alright. And that's a does that say KKK?
What?
The flavour of Pringles?
No, kicking.
Okay.
Kicking sour cream and onion. They were the only ones they had in the pound shop
Advertised by X-Men for some reason.
because they're nearly out of date. That's why.
Yeah, what the fuck, Days of Future Past? That was like a year odd ago.
I
It came
know.
out.
They were really dusty and all when I got them.
Oh man, was it like
Yeah.
a wee crooked old woman answered like, "Can I get you something?"
What,
Yes,
in-
just some
at
Pringles,
Bloodstock?
please. Yeah. Old in the shop. She's
No,
been
it
there
was
since
like
1905.
quite a hot young Caribbean woman. Not actually Caribbean. She had a London accent, but of that skin tone.
Oh yeah.
Not, you know, if I was to rate her darkness between, say, Bjork and Philip Sadu, I would say she was quite close in skin melanin concentration to maybe Rihanna or
I love mixed race.
maybe a pit bull that fell asleep under a sunbed. Not the dog, the rapper.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
It's kind of like Copperberg coloured.
I love mixed race girls.
Do you?
They're just.
It's good because your girlfriend is a hybrid between a horse and a human.
That's just the hair that's brown though. Over her body.
I don't think she was mixed race. I don't know.
See, it's weird though because you could imagine white people at an R&B concert and and rap and stuff, but you couldn't. It's hard to imagine black people at a metal concert.
There were
There were a few.
but yeah, it was definitely majority dude or white people. I was really surprised by the amount of females that were there. Usually it's fucking sausage fest at this type of thing, but
Yeah.
I'd say it was probably only like 60-40 dudes.
It's alright.
So, you know, most of them looked like fucking Hagrid. You know, looking hair down.
Was King James there?
No, I would have smelt them. No.
Oh,
Triple H was there, like.
the wrestler?
Well, I mean, he's not a wrestler anymore. I think he's a landscape gardener.
No.
He took Tommy Walsh's place in Ground Force. I was in fucking Poundland buying them Pringles, and up behind the counter is like Tommy Walsh holding a drill, smiling. He's got like a new range of Poundland shitty tools. So seriously, I had fucking near shit. I was laughing my bag off.
Tommy Walsh.
Tommy Walsh.
Relegated to the channel of Quest.
Is he even still on?
He's on Quest all the time doing his
Oh,
own
mate.
like. This is how you make a shed. This is how you make a smaller shed. I don't do what Alan does anymore because he gets the big
Alan
TV show.
did the best, didn't he? He's like still
Oh, yeah.
doing the Chelsea
Oh, yeah.
Flower Show and shit.
Mhm.
What about Charlie Dimmock? She dead?
She went back home to the Amazonian tribe.
Did she?
She's a big woman, isn't she?
I don't know, is she?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Ground Force in some time.
Well, yes, she did have a stint as a bookmaker.
Really?
Not even a full, like an assistant, you know.
One of the ones that takes the dockets and
yep.
stuff.
Yep.
What's the most you've won on a horse?
600
Oh.
for a fiver.
600. I've never won anything on a horse more than a fiver.
I would never do it again. That was too confusing. The only reason I did it was because my grand was like, do that one, and I had to obviously split it.
I would only put money on a horse if Big Willie tells me to, and he's barred from the Ivy, so I don't get tips from
Why
him
is he
anymore.
barred?
I'll tell you after. The most I won on a bet, I won 50 quid from a football bet. But, you know,
Did you bet against Liverpool?
it wasn't even a Liverpool match.
Oh, who was it?
It was the Champions League final.
Oh.
What were you talking about before that? The price of food at Bloodstock?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. $6.50 for a bastard hot dog.
What's that? Like
It's a hot dog.
meat from a dead, like an orphan child.
It's
whose
a hot-
parents were never married.
It's a hot dog that has been thoroughly abused.
See, if your parents have you before they're married and you're a boy, you're a bastard. What about if you're a girl?
Bastardina. I don't know. I think it's still.
Bastarda.
I think I think it's still bastard. Or,
See, is it a unisex term? You never hear girls getting called bastards. You
I don't
wee
know.
bastard.
You know, you do. I do sometimes. No, I don't, but I've heard it. That ginger bastard. I don't know.
No, it's more of a...
If you watch Game of Thrones, bastard gets thrown about like fucking a preposition. Oh, bastard. I'm a bastard.
Who does Ian Glenn play in Game of Thrones?
Jorah Mormont.
I love Ian Glenn.
Jorah Mormont.
He's a good actor.
What's that? What else is he in?
He's in loads of things. He's in, detective show,
Speak up, you cunt.
Minder,
Mind. Oh yeah, he's in Minder. That's right.
things like that.
Bruce Dickinson. I don't fucking know.
Rafa Benitez.
Rafiki. Rafa Benitez.
he was in it.
Rafa Benitez, football manager and part-time Tito mascot.
Who's he managed now?
Fuck knows.
Is
Like
it a Spanish team?
some shitty Spanish team.
If it's Real Madrid.
It's not Real Madrid. You ever seen In Bruges?
Yeah.
You ever listened to In Waves?
Yep.
You ever been inside
In what context?
anything? Ever been inside
I've been
anything?
inside a couple of buildings.
Yeah.
So I've been all three of those. Quick rounds.
You ever been interred?
Under the Good Friday Agreement?
Not necessarily.
No.
You ever been injured?
Yes.
You ever been injected with Rabina?
Yes. No.
I fucking knew it. You ever been injured at work and it's not your fault? You remember at school years ago, he was icy as fuck during the exams.
Yeah.
And some kid fell and broke his tailbone. And I ran up to him and went, "Have you had an injury at work?" And he cried. Because he actually broke his fucking pelvis or
I
something.
remember a wee girl who was about 12 was out on the rugby pitches during athletics, and Mr. Keys was meant to be watching her, but he was off having a wank or something.
Nope, name drop.
And some person threw a shot put and hit her right in the head. And she was out fucking cold. Jack Curry's sister.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I
Sued the school.
wonder if she had fucking glandular
no brain
Ebola.
injuries. No brain injuries that we can
Oh, dude.
sense. But maybe in a couple of years. But yeah, and then Keys went and won $6,000 on fucking 2 tribes. Ridiculous.
I've never seen that. Where's it on?
BBC Two. It's shit.
Some
It's got
shit.
Richard Osman, but other than that, it's
Giant.
Yeah.
Giant man. I tell you who else has Richard Osman. Pointless.
That's right. But you never knew how tall he was because he always said he's actually. Do you know 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown?
Yeah.
He's a producer of that. He's a producer of a lot of shows.
We had the same conversation steaming the other day.
Yeah.
Do you think Jeremy Clarkson should have been fired?
Well, he's a cunt.
Well, yeah.
And if you punch someone,
Yeah.
I mean,
What's he doing now? I know we
he
both
put
hate
up
him,
he
but
put
Kane
up
likes
a,
him.
he put up a surprisingly reassuring status to me. Well, not directly.
that he was
not
gonna hang
on
himself?
not on my wall or anything, but that he got in his A levels. He got a C and 2 U's. Only slightly better than you. And he is a rich bastard now. I mean, he is a dick, but he's a rich bastard. So he must have done well. I mean, he was in gay porn though. But I mean,
Well,
yeah.
that's we've all
Bondage,
been in gay. We've
yeah.
all been in gay porn. It's not all that. In fact, it's a requirement if you want to serve on the city council.
Do you
here.
think there's a bondage device that can like strap your dick and hold it?
Yeah, I know that there is. What, against your like stomach or something?
No, like, so say you're tied up, right, upside on your stomach, but
Right.
obviously tied up.
Well, like hanging from the roof.
Yeah, something like that. And your erect statue is hanging down, gonna get like tied and held and squeezed. Oh,
Yes, rope. You just fucking put rope around. it.
rope burn. Couldn't wank for a week. That'll be a good line for the remix.
Couldn't wank for a
Wank
week.
For a week.
I couldn't wank for a week. I couldn't wank for a week. Oh, dude, fucking bondage videos.
I wouldn't use rope. Maybe use some soft skinned tortoiseshell.
That velvet rope that they have in front of ATM machines.
Mm-hmm.
Tortoiseshell, really?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. So, oh, my cat's outside. Cool.
Questions?
Got some questions,
No.
as per usual. Oh, fuck, no, we can't go on the questions yet. We've got to talk about why Kane's not here.
Oh yeah.
So we have to talk about the elephant in the room, or
Not in the room.
not in the room. Um, the other
Just
day,
Kane at it.
it was Bring Your Child to Work Day at the Wktf headquarters here, and both of us being alone and childless, we obviously didn't. So I just brought my goldfish Nurgle in.
Well, no, I did bring a child. Just wasn't my child.
Yeah, but you know, you did have to return that to the mother before lunchtime, so it didn't even count. You didn't even get to enter it into the competition. See who had the purest Aryan genes.
I know.
So
He wouldn't have won anyway. He was Hispanic.
actually, Nurgle came third despite being a goldfish. Now, Kane was involved in a bit of an altercation because Nigel from Office 3D there, next door to mine, he brought, what I assume is not his actual child. I don't really speak to Nigel. He smells vaguely of pickled onions and
What's his second name?
Ferrage.
Okay.
Nigel Ferrage. His great ancestors were like hedge trimmers.
Okay.
So he's
of course.
Ferrage. You know, it's not because he's particularly hairy,
No.
even though he is.
Yeah, well, ironically.
It's like he's got Brillo pads in the back of his hand.
Coincidentally.
Freak. No, I don't like him. He collects model trains and eats all the Twixes out of the company
Are hairy
fridge.
palms a thing, by the way? Can you get...
Only if you have lycanthropy.
Ooh.
Lycanthropy or syphilis.
Oh.
Yeah, Nigel Ferrage, he
Or
brought...
super glue.
Yeah, if you scratch your balls with super glue. No. Do your balls float in the bath?
Yeah.
Like them wee things you have in oil tanks? No. We get to the fucking end of this story yet. Kane will be off for fucking life support before we get to it.
Oh, he's on life support. Spoiler.
Yeah, although life support for him is just like a constant feed of nuggets and milk. No, Nigel brought what I could assume pretty safely not to be his actual son in an effort to win the gene competition. It's kind of like a livestock fair, really.
Yeah.
He brought a 6'9" South African MMA fighter. See, I said MMA in a South African accent. He doesn't speak English or Afrikaans. He only speaks in grunts and goes by the name tattooed across his chest, which is just simply Ahab. And he's been beating the shit out of everyone. He broke Nigel's dorsal vertebra. He ransacked the break room, which is where he hurt Kane. Threw him against the fridge, and you got to be pretty strong to throw that natural disaster of a man around. But he manhandled them. But fucking learn to speak English, Nathan. He manhandled him like a baby, like a big fat baby. So he's in intensive care.
Like a 9.3 earthquake in
Yeah.
the Indian Ocean.
Kane's in intensive care for subdermal hematoma and skull fractures. Really, the only way...
Is a subdermal hematoma not just a...
It's bleeding beneath your skin.
Under
Yeah.
the skin, yeah.
Sorry, subdural hematoma, not
Most dural.
I think it's inside your spine. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. John is a doctor. He's looking after him right now. That's why he's not here. And Ross isn't here because
Choppy not the medic?
no, Choppy lost his medical license. Remember?
That's right.
That's how he got that nickname. You're only allowed 3 unnecessary amputations on your card a year before the board revokes your license. So he's not our medic anymore. But yeah, Ross and rounding it out. Ross isn't here because he's so tired from Bloodstock that he's outside sleeping upside down like he does from our shed. But yeah, the only way we brought Ahab down was ironically by harpooning him. I shot him twice with my D50 and he kind of just like bee stings. We only managed to not get injured by jumping up on top of a stool, like the woman from Tom and Jerry, which was very odd that worked because we were still in plain sight and he was nearly 7 feet tall, so he could definitely clearly reach us. But I guess he
Didn't understand.
Didn't understand.
Poor guy.
So he was harpooned, and once he was out cold, he was shipped back to South Africa. Fuck knows how Nigel managed to get him here.
I heard he was actually shipped to that warehouse.
Well, we're not really allowed to talk about that, is it?
No.
That's this radio broadcast only has level 3 clearance because it goes out to a wide audience. So, and even though we have level 5, we're not allowed to talk about it. But the crystal skulls in there obviously got taken off me. You only get even though I was employee of the month, I felt I was entitled to it, but Apparently, the power to bring about the apocalypse isn't
No, it's not.
a proportional reward for good work ethic.
Getting
Anyway,
spreadsheets
I'm just
done.
happy Nurgle didn't get hurt. But anyway, now that that's out of the way, Kane will hopefully be back next week.
Good luck, Kim.
Yep, good luck.
Get thinner soon.
The medical centre have a horrible tendency to lose people into the Sarlacc pit. So without further bastard ado, let's go to the questions. Cue music. Okay, question number 1. Red or white onions? And that's from Benny Weasel in Bangor. Good friend of mine. Depends what it's for.
I think so. I mean, what are you trying to cook, Benny? Can I call you Ben?
Well, actually, he does. He cleans my windows at home, so I'm pretty sure he's actually allergic to onions. But
Oh, that's an unfortunate.
he might be a vampire. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's garlic.
No, but those two things were unrelated.
Right. Okay.
that was unrelated.
Just he might be a vampire. Definitely. Your wine is very dependent on it. If you're gonna have red onions,
Let's
red wine.
you could go through every recipe that calls for onions, which is most recipes. So let's just say you're making.
Well, pick a dish.
Let's just say you're making pasta alla arrabbiata.
Right. You gotta have
Penne pasta.
You gotta have the white.
I would say red.
Would you?
No, I don't actually like onions. I don't like white onions, and I only like red onions uncooked in a salad. So
if you're gonna sell onions in a old western town and then get killed by the white guys because you're in the movie holes, obviously the white onions. Red onions, more flavour, but less cry. So actually, it's a bonus either way. Red onions.
you know why onions make you cry?
The acidity.
They give off sulfur dioxide, and it turns the water in your eyes into sulfuric acid. How fucking metal is that?
It's cray.
Oh man. So yeah, Benny, give me back that fucking money for ripping me off, you bastard.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want my windows cleaned. I
Spoke up one morning.
I like bird shit on them. Do you prefer annelids or echinoderms in a sexual sense? And that's sent into us from Fucker Brown in Grey Abbey.
In Grey Abbey, of course
Yeah.
it is.
Um,
Maybe you could explain what those two words mean.
well,
Fucker and
sexual
Brown.
Fucker and Brown. Well, those are his names.
Uh-huh.
I knew his dad.
Well, Gordon.
Yeah.
He's
He's
a
someone
bank
of the
robber. He's a bank robber.
not Gordon Brown, the Prime Minister that we were talking about earlier.
No.
Gordon Brown.
Brown.
The actually, ironically, onion salesman.
Red or white?
Purple.
Oh.
Red onions are purple.
Yeah.
So,
Red then.
but the type that are purple inside too.
Oh.
So just red. Actually, I think looking back, it was beetroots. or like
Did he not?
disembodied testicles.
Oh.
Yeah, he was weird.
What colour are they?
What?
Testicles. Like a
it's sort of
grey,
like
blue?
off white. He was actually killed by mercury poisoning because he was a KGB sleeper agent. Unrelated to the question,
Anyway.
which I've forgotten.
The
Oh yeah, annelids. Annelids are segmented worms and stuff. So leeches, stuff like that.
the
Echinoderms, like starfish, urchins, sea stars, stuff like that.
Oh, that's tough. Definitely the annelids.
Yeah.
Suck your blood because everyone knows that when you have less blood, you get a stronger boner.
Just put your dick inside them and then do that like peristalsis thing.
Yeah.
It's probably deadly.
Yeah, because you get.
Although they would probably give you diseases.
It's like 3 leeches on your dick is like 3 blowjobs at once, and not really. They're sucking.
No.
No.
There is a bit in Game of Thrones where a dude gets a leech put on his dick.
And is it nice?
I don't think so, no. Although he does get the ride like your woman, Karis Van Houten, so she
Is
is
that Millhouse's mum?
she is mighty hot. Hang on. Keep talking, I'll Google her. I'll get her up.
Definitely. I mean, for a stronger orgasm, annelids. But if you want to, for aesthetics and things, echinoderms.
But they'd be so like.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
a shit photo.
Was that
We're just looking at naked photos of people. Fucking sweet, man. Look at it.
Why are they always in baths like that and then with their tits out?
Well, what
You know your woman Daenerys? She was in a bath. She got a. Why was she lying like that?
she's giving birth to like a demon.
Ah, oh.
As you do.
It's charming.
As you do.
Kane's mum gave birth to a big demon, didn't she?
No, he's a big fat fucker. Not fucker Brown who asked this question.
No, sorry. No
His mum Melissa Brown give birth to him. Nay cunty face.
So yeah, I think we've answered that question.
Annelids, yeah, I'd say.
What would you choose?
Well, yeah, annelids because of echinoderms. They got like a quite a hard chitin, not chitin, like calcium carbonate exoskeleton. Especially like you ever seen that crown of thorns starfish?
Oh,
scary. Destroying reefs.
Depends what you're into.
Is it reefs or reeves?
Reefs.
Reefers.
Well, is it roofs or roofs?
Hoof or hooves? What's hooves? Roofs.
I don't think hooves is a word.
Yes, it is.
Oh. H-O-O-V-E-S?
Yeah.
No.
Cloven hooves.
Don't think so.
No.
Hoofs. I think it's hoofs. Like I used to think it was roofs, but it's roofs. And so I assume it must be reefs.
I don't know. Who gives a fuck? There only is one reef. Charlie Reef.
Bobby Reef.
No, I said there's just one, didn't I?
No, but what do you think his middle name is? Charles Robert Reef.
Yeah, but he goes by Ball. Simple question next from Elizabeth Redmond in Coleraine. Are you gay?
Oh. Don't think it matters, but no. Only on a Sunday.
Yeah. I'm not usually until the third full moon of every year.
Yeah.
And that's parish cottaging day where we live. So yeah. We'll go down to the public bathrooms and roll too deep in the stalls. Yeah.
In the other sense, I'm not gay right now. In the happy, I'm not happy. I'm quite clinically depressed. So no to answer both variations of that question.
I imagine she is probably.
Are you gay? Let us know.
Probably a lesbian.
Let us know. Yeah.
That's where the lesbian colony is
well,
up in Coleraine.
So Anna Richardson was a lesbian.
I know, right?
Unless she's bi, who knows? Maybe I think she's bi.
Cool. They're the best kind.
Greedy.
It's like, do you know that like 50-50 bread? It's like that.
Best of both.
Actually, that's
I love
like
that
mixed
50-50
race
bread.
Mixed race bread. We have some of it in there.
But you can get it with like crusts. What's the point?
Crust. I don't mind the crust.
I love the crust, but that's what I mean. You're selling a loaf is just bread. It's all it gets squished. It's a waste.
Okay. Our old friend Ivorinus writes in once again.
Good.
This time it's on the back of a used condom in Sharpie that was kind of wetly forced through my letterbox in the early hours of the morning by a man in a scuba gear. So I don't really know what that is about. He says, "What's your opinions on the first Bathory album?"
Is that the bathroom appliance or?
No, it's the black metal band.
Oh. Okay.
I think it was pioneering of second wave black metal in Norway, but unfortunately suffers from the same problem as a lot of other albums from that time, in that the production is so bad that it sounds like it was recorded in a tin bucket in a urinal which was being used by a rhinoceros. So, you know, but still a classic album.
Yeah.
What about you?
Just what you said.
Yeah, I thought so.
Maybe a bit.
I mean, you do have the tattoo of Corthorn on your shoulder blade there.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, the front man. And so, rest in Norway.
Is that where he lives?
He's
Yeah.
well, he's dead now.
He's dead.
See.
Right.
Actually, they're not Norwegian. They're Swedish. Like all
Potato.
Sweden, Norway. Actually, is what they call it. Is what they call it. The countries are called. Next question. Regular feature time.
Good.
I'm gonna stop doing that and get a sample of dolphin clicks. Kill, fuck, marry. Elsa from Frozen. Michael Caine.
Oh.
And the entire Mystery Inc. gang, including Scooby.
Oh, okay.
The old cartoon version.
Good. Okay, the old.
Not the, you know, like the real life versions.
That makes it harder.
With like Freddie Prinze Jr. Ex-frontman for Limp Bizkit.
I do like a bit of cartoon porn.
Yeah, I know.
Elsa from Frozen is fucking hot. Daphne from Scooby-Doo also fucking hot. Michael Caine, sometimes. So that's already the fuck. I'd fuck all three of them already, which is hard. Obviously, I have to choose one. Kill, on the other hand, I would rather fuck Elsa than kill her. And if I would have no qualms about killing Freddy.
No, but you got to kill all of them.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That otherwise, if I wanted to kill them all, I would. I would have no qualms with killing Freddy. Fred, is it Freddy? Fred. And Velma.
Do any of them have second names?
No.
Oh.
Their parents adopted them. Or well, sent them for adoption. Oh. And they were adopted by
Scooby-Doo. Oh.
They just got rid of that second name because it was hard to pronounce.
Good.
And Michael Caine, couldn't kill him, like him. On the other hand, if you choose to fuck Mystery Machine, you get to fuck 2 girls, but you also get fucked by a big brown dog.
Yeah, that is true.
And then Scooby as well. So
I reckon Shaggy would have good enough gear though. You could just get blazed to fuck and then.
And on the other hand, is the murder ever discovered?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say if you murder 4 people and a dog, you're going to get more life than you murder. Unless the judge was a villain that they crossed, because he was trying to shut down the seaside town so he could invest in it, and they rattled him. You know, like he was, oh, those meddling kids. I'm glad you murdered them. 1 year in prison.
You ever see that Band episode where the Scooby-Doo gang uncovered Jimmy Savile's paedophile history? Started off Operation U-Tree.
Well, instead of ripping the masks off him, they ripped the condoms off his dick and goes, Jimmy Savile,
you raped those kids.
Yeah, I would have gotten away with it too.
Oh fuck. Operation U-Tree.
If I marry Michael Caine, how long has he got left?
20 years.
A long life. Does he do any more movies?
3.
3.
2 of them are remakes of the Narnia books, and one of them is a biopic about the life of Robert Mugabe, which has already
he plays Robert Mugabe,
which has already been made. It's the last king of Scotland, but
that's not Idi Amin.
Oh, is it?
Ugandan dictator. I don't know. Okay, yes, definitely. Just marry Michael Caine. Get to hear his voice every day. Maybe I get annoying. Marry Michael Caine, because in that movie Harry Brown, it was pretty awesome. Fuck Elsa. Oh, all over. Do I get to do her sister as well?
No.
Does she watch?
No.
Where is she?
Dead.
You have to kill her now. Okay.
Dead. She.
Well, do you know what, she's annoying, so okay.
She was in an accident.
Car crash.
No.
Ice crash.
A horse crash.
Ooh.
She was
a horse crashed into her vagina with its cock.
She got torn in half. No, she was performing surgery on a horse, and it's got its blood in her eye and turned into.
28 days later, or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a horse version.
28 days later.
Yeah.
Oh,
28 days later.
That was good.
That's a good one. Oh fuck.
Okay. Fuck Elsa.
That's what the episode's being called now.
Fuck Elsa. Kill the whole Mystery Inc. gang. Rape their corpse. You want any small print about that. And then marry Michael Caine. What about yourself?
I'd fuck Elsa, because, you know...
Were you watching Frozen with your sisters recently? Is that...
No.
No?
I know the words to it. At least one of the songs, because I never shut the fuck up. Ooh. I've never actually seen Frozen. Well, I've seen things that are Frozen.
What about Michael Caine? What's your opinions?
I mean, he's a good actor, but I don't know if...
City again.
Oh, Rennies. I don't know if I could... You know... I don't know if I could be married to a 70-year-old man.
Oh, is it?
Although he would probably die quite soon and I'd get to keep the money, so yeah, I'll marry Michael Caine.
You said he's got 20 years left?
Huh?
You said he's got 20 years left?
No, aye, for you, for me he's got 2.
Right.
No, actually, no, fuck it. I would befriend Michael Caine and then kill him, just so I get written in the will. I would marry the Mystery Inc. guy, because then I would become part of them.
Then you get 2 wives.
Part of the fold. Exactly. But I'm also married to a dog. But, you know, whatever. A dog that can talk, so it's not really that bad.
Most men are married to dogs nowadays.
Whee! Yeah, I mean, cruising around, solving mysteries. It's kind of what I already do.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not even. It's not at all.
Well, the mystery of how to get food for the next day.
Yeah. despite my status as quite a high-ranking officer, I get paid very, very little.
So
yeah.
kill via befriending Michael Caine.
Yeah, I'd probably kill him. I wouldn't kill him in a painful way. I'd probably just
No, you pillow over the head.
like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
And then marry the
Mr.
MI,
dudes. Yeah.
and then fuck the life out of that blonde, big-eyed.
Let's just.
really
I mean,
cartoon
is
girl.
Elsa even of the age of consent?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's-
maybe not. Maybe
Well, I mean,
she's 16 or something.
if you're allowed to live in an ice castle by yourself, I would imagine you're old enough to have sex.
apparently all them kind of Disney princesses are 16 or 17. Which is concerning.
That's fucking dodgy because they're all married. One of them gets married to a literal fucking beast man. Imagine his big furry dick.
Hell. Fucking Gaston, I hated him.
Gaston.
I'm Gaston!
That's you. You're fucking
That's
Gaston.
fucking Gaston.
You're a prick.
You've
You've got the same shape of head as the candle dude. What's his name?
I don't know.
Pierre.
Something got some French, did he?
And Aladdin. Aladdin's been ruined by ISIS now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's fucking Robin Williams talking about death to the infidels. He's going to destroy the decadent West. You know the recording sign's up, right?
Thanks very much.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I didn't speak, you say.
Sure.
I just got these.
Right, thank you.
Free boost.
Being brought refreshments.
That's the
Brilliant.
first boost I've ever had that didn't have the yellow around it.
Yeah, that's weird.
No cancer in this one, maybe.
Oh.
Oh yeah, look, no cancer included.
So yeah, that's how important we are. That was our assistant Kane, not Fat Kane,
No.
Junior Kane.
Cat in.
He brings us drinks. I'm glad we hired him.
Yep.
To sit around the office. Do you ever have like a long drink of something and then your throat feels like it's having an orgasm, but not in a good way? No.
And the vibrity bring it up again, like.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that question came in from Dr. Eric Foreman in Mahara.
Not the felt,
No,
just the Mahara.
no.
Alright.
Ironic, I was gonna say ironic. It's not actually ironic. Remember, we got called in, 503rd WKTF heavy infantry division. We got called in during that the crisis between Mahara and Macrofelt.
Yep. Yep.
It was thought that Macrofelt had been developing chechemical weapons to use
Well,
against
you
Mahara.
know the story behind the two towns.
Of course.
Uh,
Why don't you tell it while I'm taking another drink?
400 years ago, or so, the English colonists, Scottish colonists, whatever, potato. Two brothers came to the counties. They were called Jim and Jew.
Oh.
Mahara. And that's where it comes in, right? So, and they brought with them their mother's prized sweater made out of felt. So, they were very...
It's an odd thing for a jumper to do.
I know, but that's the story, okay? And they were very competitive. One town thrived. Eventually, Jim... Thrived. Jim killed
Are
Jew.
you sure it's not throve?
I'm
I think it is.
certain that is not a word. Jim killed Jew, took his mother's felt jumper, brought it back to his town, and I should mention that they established two separate towns, both called Mahara, because they were so competitive and stubborn. Then Jim brought his mum's jumper back to his town, buried it in the grass, and since then, that town's been called Mahara Felt because of that.
Yeah.
And the other town's just been kept as Mahara. And of course, leading into this modern history story, the town of Mahara, some cult still believes the sweater is out there in Mahara Felt, so they brought in.
They're always putting fucking leaflets through my door.
Yep, and they brought a.
They were here did you see them here the other week?
No.
At the fucking, they came up to the gates of the compound where they're fucking. I mean, obviously we fired the cannons at them, but
Yep.
somehow they got out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Get fucking Kane on that when he's out of hospital. Get him to get up and look at the fucking artillery up there because I think the calibration's off.
Yeah.
And get Garrus down here.
And then, of course, as you were saying, we were called in to try and stop the cult from murdering Mahara Felt citizens.
It turned out that the leader of Macrofelt, Mayor Arnold Marduk, he had actually been trying to purchase sarin gas, but in his ineptitude, he had actually just bought air freshener from B&M Bargains.
Not even good
So,
air freshener.
we interred him.
Mm.
What happened to him? I don't know.
Installed a democracy. He's still in Guantanamo.
Is he? Yeah. So we installed a democracy. Unrelatedly, there was oil underneath that.
Ah.
But
No, that wasn't for us. We just followed orders.
but you know, there was no weapons of mass destruction did Bakerfeld. So
Don't let them know that.
thanks for your question, Eric.
Yeah.
I wonder if he served in that war.
Dr. Foreman.
Maybe. Yeah, you would think if they have doctors, they could synthesize sarin. Not actually that complex of a compound. But you know. You ever been sarined?
Only in KFC.
Actually, I think for the chemical response unit at WKTF, you gotta go through like speaking of KFC, like you know the way when they bring out the new sauces, they like have a panel of testers. Well, when they bring out a new chemical weapon, some of the chemical response teams have to like try them out. So they like draw straws, and then I think the guy who got sarined was actually Nigel before he transferred up here, but you know,
That explains his face.
yeah, you know, fucking Bart got fucking mustard gassed.
Yep.
Twice. It's because unlucky man, you know. He died, obviously.
Yeah.
Sheila got spaghetti hoops all over her, ruined her dress, which is sad because she was talking to me in the break room. She like really wanted to wear it to the WKTF formal,
Yeah.
but you know she didn't get to. Spaghetti hoops all over it. They never went into mass production as a chemical weapon.
No.
Too rich in vitamins. They actually helped the enemy soldiers.
Yeah.
But anyway, here's a next question's about food. All caps, no grammar. What is the best flavour of pot noodles? That's from Jeffrey Karakatulawawawata in Banbridge.
Oh, he must be a native of the area.
Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong.
He must be a native. That's how they all the forename surnames down there. Is it Joffrey or Jeffrey?
Jeffrey? I hate Banbridge. You ever been?
Only in virtual reality.
We had to go through it once. Ugh.
Scummy, grey.
Ugh. They still believe the world's flat. Stop and get closer to the mic.
Is it
Fucking
not?
reclining back here. Stop.
In my opinion, I haven't had many flavours to be honest. Pot noodle. I've only had
Well, there aren't that many.
the
There
classic
only are, like.
chicken and mushroom, Bombay Bad Boy, and the tomato one.
Oh no, it's shit.
Tomato and beef.
It's shit.
Chicken and mushroom, you can't go wrong, but at the same time, you get sick of it. I love Bombay Bad Boy.
There's actually two of them sitting behind my computer.
It was very spicy, but I like that in a pot noodle. You know, instead of the.
I gotta say, I like a Bombay Bad Boy now.
Yep.
I really liked. While the World Cup was on, they had like
Brazilian
special
ones?
edition
Yeah.
Brazilian beef ones. They were fucking delicious. Although the fennel got stuck in your teeth.
And the diseases.
Yeah, but you know. Beef and tomato are shit. Peri peri chicken ones are shit. The curry ones aren't wonderful. Because it's like sort of shitty chippy curry.
Yep.
What else can you get? Sweet and sour. I've never actually had them. They don't sound great. Usually, like the special ones are fucking shit. Like anything other than your standard flavors. They're like fucking Pokemon. Just keep bringing out more ones.
No, but chicken and mushroom is
Yeah, you can't go
wrong.
Can't go wrong with it. Ever been to Fallujah? That's Stephen Pringle in Fallujah.
Is he? Do you think? Did he say if he was a native of Fallujah or he just moved there?
Doesn't say. It's just 4 words here. Came in Morse code.
I've been to Fermanagh.
Oh yeah, well, it's out that direction.
Yeah, west of Ireland.
I haven't actually been to Fallujah.
No.
That was an American thing, not us.
Yeah. Well, I went on holiday there. I was never posted militarily. I went on holiday.
How was that?
Scary.
Really?
Because within an hour of arriving, I had been already propositioned by 3 men in niqabs and tried to be sold DVDs 3 times.
What kind of DVD? Like dirty DVDs?
Old 80s movies.
Did you like 80s movies?
You would think that, but they were like the the shitty rom-com movies that I don't know. I just said no.
So you didn't buy any DVDs?
No.
No.
Not on that occasion.
Well, surely there were some good elements to the holiday. How long were you there for?
4.5 hours.
Oh. What was the
wa-
weather like? Hot?
I was all looking forward.
Deserty?
It was, yeah, but it was also very, like, you always got a bit of paper blown in your face,
Oh.
and a bit of shrapnel. It was
leukemia from
it
the
was
depleted
humid.
uranium.
It was very humid.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Deserts aren't usually.
No, exactly. You think that?
That's strange.
Mm.
No, I've never been. My cousin went. Didn't come back.
No, I'm sorry about that.
No, I don't care. That's why I sent him there. Fucking
Dick
but
Concilia.
yeah, Richard. Yeah, fucking bastard stole my CD. Never got it back. Don't know what he did with it. I think he gave it to the charity shop.
It's probably gone into a weapon.
Bastard. Anyway.
What are CDs made out of? Metal?
Silica. I think. Or like plastic.
Enough.
Not really sure. Okay. Got a last question. This is from Bastard in Limavady.
Anonymous.
His name's
Just
actually Bastard.
Like a wrestler.
I think so. I've never actually met him. I put him through the database though. He was arrested for indecent exposure. But
And his parents were never married.
yeah. His question is
So what's this guy?
bird watching or analingus.
Can I just point out, either way, you're going to get some shit on you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, depends. Am I Bill Oddie or am I me? In which case,
I'd say you.
if I was me, I would say why not both? Why not be getting your arse tongued while seeing the majestic dipping flight of a heron?
Oh, you get analingus or you to give analingus?
Well, you wouldn't get much bird watching done with your fucking nose up a dot, would you?
It's ore. It's an ore, As I say, either way, you're going to get shit on you.
Yeah.
Some human, some bird.
Some people like that.
I'm not a fan of it.
No, man, neither am I. But we shouldn't judge.
As a hobby, in the long term, as a hobby. Analingus.
You got any hobbies? Tongue and rectums.
Because bird watching, like 9 times out of 10, you're just sitting there watching the sky. The other 0.5, you are wanking, and the other 0.5, you see a bird, but it's usually a pigeon or a seagull.
I know.
I mean, it's not great, is it?
It's like, I mean, although there are thousands of different kinds of birds, and really, only one kind of configuration of an anus. They all look quite similar, and they're poorly lit, so even if they do look different, you can't really tell.
And this is a big if, you get a pair of binoculars. I always thought bird watching was an excuse that paedophiles gave.
It is quite hard
I
to
have
get
them for
binoculars
bird
now.
watching.
Now that they've been banned.
Under the Good Friday Weapons Act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's like 4 pieces of legislation named after Good Friday. You got the agreement. You got the Weapons Act. There's the
Good
law.
Friday fast food legislature.
There's a law that says you're not allowed to cut the grass on Good Friday, and then there's that one about the fucking the sandals.
Oh,
Let's not even get started on that.
Start that.
But yeah, I mean, I don't even like salted peanuts.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't the question. Sorry, I was just being offered salted peanuts by our assistant.
Analingus
Yes.
was a friend.
Is that a? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Who was a bird watcher?
I thought. Hang on, is that not an airline?
No, that's where it got her. She's Erlingus's daughter.
Oh.
And yeah, Analingus. Well, we were like going out for 2 weeks, but she bird watched.
Did you?
And she said she enjoyed it, but I think it's to each their own. So definitely, I would prefer analingus, the sexual act, or what is it? Is it even sexual? I mean, is it just?
Well,
surely
it's not sexual.
Is it not a hygiene thing? You lick your arse, stay clean for a week.
If you're a cat, yeah.
Yeah.
But we only have one cat working here, so and it's neither of us.
Yeah.
It's Oscar.
Stories.
Well, that's just the nickname we gave him because he killed his girlfriend. But his real name is Oscar de la Boya.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
What do you? I don't. How long has he been working here?
2 months.
I've only spoken to him once. He works down in finance, so I don't really speak to him a whole lot because.
That's down the underground. And
But yeah, the finance guys don't really get out much, do they?
no.
They
to the
literally
bank.
work in a cave beneath the building.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And rightly
You
so.
ever been down there? Fucking.
No, well,
see
just
them
to
with
hand
their
them a tax form.
see them with their like calculators huddled around the fucking obelisk. Jesus Christ, man. But anyway, let's ignore that shit. We're not even in the office currently. We're at my house. Today's Saturday, so it's day off at Wktf headquarters for us at least. Obviously, radar operators and everybody else is still there.
And you're so bird watching around like
Bird watching in Lingus. I'm gonna say during the summer bird watching, during the winter in Lingus.
Yeah, keeps you warm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever seen that video of a girl getting like a castmate of her arsehole?
No.
It's just like, I'll show you after we're done. It's just like lime, and they pour like, you know, have you ever been to get films or whatever, and they take like they bite into a thing, and that makes an imprint.
Right.
Well, it was the opposite of that. It was it was making a thing, and they pulled it out, and it was like, you know, a negative of her arsehole. It was just like a big
Why would you
carrot
want to?
shape.
Why would you
I
want
don't fucking know, man. She had it like bronzed or something. You ever say, oh, that was actually a really cool thing I saw. This dude, very cruel to the ants, but like he's just going up to anthills and pouring molten aluminium into them, and then like taking them out of the ground, and they were fucking class looking. But you know, ants, not our biggest fans, especially the fire ant variety. We'll maybe save that story for another time, because we're getting late into the podcast. This might be our longest one yet.
Yeah. And there's only 2 of us.
And there's only 2 of us. So, yeah, gotta go. What are you gonna do after this?
Go home, play a bit of Tetris,
Yeah.
and then maybe watch something.
I'll probably go wake Ross up from the shed.
Yeah.
We'll go play squash or something.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll do us for this week. Make sure to keep your receipt for this audio recording, because it is tax refundable, brought to you by Wktf. So thanks very much for tuning in.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week, unless we don't do one next week, because we're dead.
Yep.
So pray for Cain.
Pray.
Pray for the death of the sun
Pray.
and the reign of the Lord of the Flies.
Good.
We'll see you next week.
Nathan fingered a girl as well, by the way.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.